How are you doing and how have you been? My name's Tazastical. This is Rimworld. Let's get to it. So, we do have a problem this episode where we have to deal with this toxic spewer. It's going to be interesting because I don't particularly think we can get this caterpillar to sort of just keep chasing us, like to our kill traps to give us some help. But equally, when we look at health, like toxic build-up is starting to build up with 10%, 8%. We've got our animals that are going to be sort of in a bit of trouble if we don't do anything. That being said, it's going to take a while for these animals to get to the point where they're even, semi-producing food for us. So that's going to be fun. I do want to do a few things with growing zones around these plants. However, before we can do that, we've really got to get the squad together and try and cause some mayhem. Like, whether we're going to be able to do this to any successful level, that's going to be the argument. Now, these turrets are going to cause us the most trouble. So I'm wondering... Okay, the first plan is going to be to draft everyone. Let's get on a speed 3. Let's draft everyone. Christoph. Seedlings major break risk. So then how many shooters would we have? We'd have Almost. And Frigo. Christoph, you're moving really slow. Left leg cut off. So Christoph don't come. Seedlings don't come. Let's just make sure... Right, you're in the hide. Right, I'm just setting everyone's zone up and then we're good to go. So 2 people can stay behind. These crew can go. And let's see if this works. I want to try and catch them round the corner. And if the centipede comes up, then we're basically just going to melee the centipede. That's the plan. I'm not saying that's a great plan, because the turret shouldn't have line of view on us. Okay? The bolt action rifles are probably not going to be enough to do enough damage early on to destroy this. The aim of the game is to try and get some damage on this. Obviously, destroying it would be perfect, but... Okay, you two... Can you stand there? Okay, can you shoot from there? You can. So the melee people... Just sort of... I just want to make sure that... I don't think there's a line of sight through there. The mechanizer's woken up. So it looks like they can shoot. The range is quite high. Can we get a better angle on this where, like, they can't? Okay, we got shot. Okay, we can still get angle from there. This wall is going to give it a little bit of cover, though, sadly. It looks like they're struggling. There we go, there's some hits. So it's going to be long-winded. Once this gets destroyed, I'm sure the caterpillar will then come for us. Almost, what is your walk speed? 91, not bad. Can we afford to send the melee people home? Because I feel like we can just outrun this centipede. Is what I'm thinking. So I'm going to send the melee people home just so we don't have too many people with breakdowns. They're going to eat food. Arctic, come on, my man. Don't stand right there, please. Right, there we go. So they're running. The 2 bolt action rifles can then hopefully destroy the toxic spewer. And this is how we're going to have to deal with a lot of things, by using the environment. It's another reason why I don't deconstruct all these buildings as well, because they can give you cover in very, like, interesting ways to just help you, like with a cluster coming down here. Like, I'm talking nonsense. I'm too lazy to deconstruct all this. It just happens on this occasion. It's helped us. Tazastical, just, lying to the viewers. Okay, the caterpillar is out. He is in play. So he's chasing the boys and girls home. That's absolutely fine. I'm just watching what he can do. Because he'll just run straight onto the trap, so that's fine. So, but if we can get rid of this quickly, this just sort of ensures our survival. And just watching the caterpillar as well. So that's gone down perfect. Not too bothered about worrying about the turrets. We don't have the ability to do that, and they will help us then if we get any raiders. We're just going to go wide view just so I can see this caterpillar and keep an eye on our party people returning home gloriously. We'll be allowed to go on speed 3 in a minute. And then we will... should be absolutely fine up to this point. I just don't want it to turn around and cause us too many issues. Just drafting everyone before that Inferno cannon shoots at us. Okay, he's coming out. Okay, he's hit another trap. Hit another trap, hit another trap. Oh, come on. Right, he's nearly down and out. The melee people are going to have to engage. The shooters... I mean, they're probably not going to get down there, but the melee people should do the work there. We're going to alter this kill box because it just doesn't do the job. There we go. Perfect. Got rid of that toxic spewer. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Good start to the episode. Now, got another camel has given birth. That's lovely. Food-wise, total consumption. Do we need more growing zones? Okay, let's not worry about that for the moment. Food is semi-okay. I know you're all proud of my freezer. Like, so efficient. So efficient. Ambrosia sprout. So, what we're going to do... So, I'm not keep manually... Because the problem that we're getting in with all this food... is that if I'm not clicking it and micromanaging it... We're sort of just... Allow sowing. They will start... They will never sow. They will still harvest. So the problem that we're getting is we fall behind on food where I'm not constantly like clicking the harvest button on everything. So what we've done here is we've put a growing zone above these berries. We've disallowed sowing, which basically means they're not going to sow plants, which with our ideology in particular, we have a -4 that then it gives everyone if we do sow. But it will still allow cutting, which still allows harvesting. So with the immediately close berry bushes, we're going to set zones up like that. Because then I think that's going to be much more efficient than me keep looking around for what berry bushes are available and whatnot. And then the colonists will be able to do that off their own back. And then hopefully that will ensure our survival a little bit more. Because we do need to be a little bit more clever. Like nothing too crazy. I feel like we're going well. But if we can just be a little bit more clever, a little bit more savvy, I think we can really start thriving. And I don't think we're too far away. So we've got the growing zone. There's one over here that I'm going to put up as well. There we go. Because we do have the growers for it. We have 2 sets of growers, 2 sets of plant cutters. There are mining now. However, I believe that was just because we wanted to get steel and whatnot. Because we were lagging behind on that. A new kill box, like... Problem is, we're not going to be able to go into our final design yet. I don't feel like we've got the resources to do it. I don't feel like we need to do it yet. I feel like doing it in hit. Just leave it for the time being. Leave it for the time being. Just leave it until it's too late. Oh, party people. But yeah, there we go. Prime example. Seedlings jumps on it. I ain't got to manually do it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's get animals. Make sure our dryad is going around hauling everything. We've got a mad local fox. Okay, hide everyone. Really want to know what happened with the other dryad. I wonder if it's just because this hasn't been maintained. Okay. Alright, yeah, this kill box needs sorting. Animal calm. Hey! Successfully calmed! That got us out of jail. Okay. This kill box doesn't work. So let's... we really need to, like, build a new one. Okay. What I'm going to do is go door, granite door. Let's build a granite door there. We're then going to go concrete. So basically, we need to make this bottom floor the fastest way to travel. So by putting the concretes down, it basically just makes sure they follow that. Just thinking. If I go mine, granite, I'm going to put 2 granite there. Because another thing I found with kill boxes, for whatever reason, now when it's like 2x2, I have to explain it a little bit better in a minute. When it's 2x2, I find that if the first one is a trap, this is going to be hard to keep up with this logic. If the first one is a track, so it goes from 2 to 2, if the first 2 squares have a trap, they always then avoid the next ones. So I'll show you what I mean when they come to mine it. Let's put everyone on mech, wildlife, wild thing. So 1, 2, so it'd have to be there, which means that needs to be mined. Seedlings, can you just quickly mine that? Don't build the door. There. I find if these first 2, so this wall comes into a 1x1, if these first 2 have a trap on, for some reason this kill box always gets a bit funny. Now, equally, the angle of the kill box doesn't work because logically, as the enemies come down here, the fastest path is the top, which is why they keep going to the top, because technically it is the fastest route. So I'm just going to put that little noggin right there. Let me cancel some of this steel. I'm going to put this little noggin so it forces them down, and then it forces them down on a concrete thing. Now, obviously this isn't a great trap by any stretch of the imagination, but while we're just getting our bearings and whatnot, and especially with food sort of the more concerning issue at the moment, we're sort of just leaving it. That's going to be a sapper's paradise down the line, isn't it? Right, let's turn this bad boy off because that's going to be soaking up a lot of our electric. Right, we have achieved quite a lot today, already, which is pretty good. Currently researching geothermal power, that would be brilliant. Power-wise, I mean, we've got the wood fuel generator, but we haven't got the wood to sort of keep that up, so I don't really want to have to worry about that. The animals are okay. We could perhaps make a little room over here for some more food. I mean, their food zone is sort of tragic as it is. Eventually, they'll be able to push down here. Tree linking. Who is the seedlings? Who's got our... Or did we never accept the quest? I'm sure we did. For draft. So who's got our... Almost? Who's got our psychic link? Or have we just... Have I lost the plot? I don't know. Seedlings. Prioritize pruning. Right, begin linking ceremony. Let's link to the tree. Look at them linking. What a time to be alive, funny people. No rush, no rush. Got all the time in the world. There we go. Psychic link gained. She's now a psychic caster. So we could actually... Oh, you got burden. Slows the target for a short time. That's okay, that's okay. And there's seedlings. How long are you going to still harp on about your brother dying? Quite a while. Can you prune this tree? Can we make sure the tree's getting a bit of love? So I feel like this needs a bit of love. Desired 50%. Yeah, it's not really getting the love it needs, is it? Just make sure seedlings doesn't have a breakdown during this, so I'm ready to just draft on draft, which then resets all seedlings' work schedules. Right, there we go. So draft on draft, you've done a load there. That's lovely. A major break risk, let me guess, seedlings. Okay, steel-wise, we still haven't got a lot. Traps are back up, though. That's why we haven't got a lot. So I can accept that, just about. So let's mine some more steel. Don't really want to mine this section here. Suppose I could then just put like a granite wall down here. Which wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, because we do want that steel resource. Berries are everywhere, we're just not hauling them. Mainly because Frigo is on clean. So let's get Frigo on haul and clean. So Frigo can, you know, go to the best of his abilities. He had a beard, but I just thought I'd check. Right, they're meditating. Because the idea is, let's try and get some, like, cowboys, like, warriors that can, like, stun. Like, basically, it's like magic cowboys. That's what we are. We're magic cowboys. You gotta love it. Right, more steel needs to come in the colony so we can replace any traps and stuff. We are having a party because it's a party atmosphere in here, party people, and you can't even deny it. We are rocking. Look at them enjoying their party. Right, I'm going to hydrate with an orange juice with some melted ice cubes because it's not only scorching in the game, it's scorching where I live. So cheers, party people. Right, we have animal starvation because that's how we roll. What we could do, so growing zone. We do have some more up there that we could do. I mean, we're literally growing on every, like, portion that we can go on. We could extend it down here. Let's do it. So we're going to move that down here. So all these blocks are going to have to be moved. The stonecutters' tables are going to have to be moved. Okay, so is this still a zone? So I'm going to copy the settings for this zone. Then I'm going to put a dumping stockpile down here. Okay, I'm going to paste them settings. Delete that. This is going to be a little bit of a time loss, but that's fine. We're still trying to make everything fit, per se. And then we're going to reinstall these. For the time, just go outside over here. Right, perfect. And then that can come down. That can just remain in there. That's no bother. Right, hopefully that gets done sooner rather than later. Let's make sure to remove roof because the game does like a roof. We'll just keep it up over the crematorium. Otherwise, in the rain, it will keep shorting out. And that will just make me ultra sad. I feel like Seedlings is going to swap bedrooms with Frigo. Because I feel like Seedlings is having a tough time. So let's try and get Seedlings the bed he deserves. Right, there we go. All that's getting hauled. That's fine. So the machining table, we have got Shred Mechanoid at the top. Haven't got anyone on smithing or anything like that, though. So let's get Frigo on 1 on smithing. 2 on tailor. Just going to be a case of trying not to overwhelm people too much. So then we're going to go with deconstruct all that, so then we can add bigger growing zones. Like we're trying to keep, yeah, starvation. How far away are we from geothermal power? Not miles away. We're fine. If I keep saying we're fine, it becomes true. Do you know what I mean? Speak it and it will reveal itself. Something like that. Seedlings, I feel like you should be like pruning this tree much more than what you're doing. Alright, everyone's catching up, so this is just going to be a little bit of time just to let everyone catch up. Don't want to overload anyone. Okay, this is all growing. We'll get some more food. We'll just get some hay grass down the bottom. Got to make this work at the end of the day. So let's expand this zone all the way down here. It's going to be a big animal pen. Like, there's, like, notes on a postcard if there's a better way to be doing this. Right, let's put this up more. Okay, more camels. Obviously, yeah, I think, like, down the line, we'll look to, like, get some different animals. At the moment, this is all we've got. We do have the... Oh, we do have some steel in here, so it might actually be worth starting to mine that. Saying that... Oh, they're already doing it, so I'll let them off. Seedlings will then do work drive on... Frigo. There we go. We got any more boosts we can give out? There's one more. No, there's not. There's one more. No, there's not. Arctic calm animal. Okay. We got all our people, like, in all the roles that we can give, yeah? Product specialist. Did we give product specialist out? Six crafting, 6 construction. Almost. Oh, hasn't got the crafting. Okay. Alright, 7 remain. Seedling's mood has gone up a little bit. I think the bedroom has helped. Still got the prison, so we can recruit more people if we want. We've got our heavy SMG upgrades that we just need to swap people over when we can, you know, find a spare second. Okay, this is all gone. Are you, like, slightly more happy about the food that we're doing? That can't be right. Oh, they consume so much. How much do they consume per? Oh no, it's about the same as a cow. Okay, it is what it is. I mean, we do have a lot, so let's not be silly-billy about this. Okay, some people passing by want to see the wonders that is our base. Wonders, party people. Okay, is there anything else we need to be doing at the moment? I don't think so. I am happy with progress. Obviously, the next step is once we get geothermal power, we'll then be able to extend the bedrooms all across here. We might want to even think about moving these. Outlanders are fleeing? Oh, because of the turrets. Sorry, I should have told you about that. We should really put up a sign like, don't go, oh. You don't want to see that, party people. Look away! Don't look towards the light. Right. The growing zones seem to have worked. We have got a little bit of food. We probably need to set up a little bit of hunting. But for once, we're not setting up hunting because we're panicking. A solar flare. Okay, we've got some dromonies on the map. Male, male. So the female, let's tame. Let's hunt the 2 males. Because the female will be able to give us milk. The males are sort of not really of much use to us. Apart from breeding like purposes. It sounds really bad when you say it like that. We're only at 9 components. There are some components to mine there. I mean, I suppose the aim of the game at the moment is to make sure our colony's wealth stays down. Which we do need to monitor. So I suppose actually, let's not go too cray-cray. Did I click on the wrong thing? Let's not get too cray-cray, getting too much resources. We do also need to be getting... Oh, we haven't got it yet. We haven't even got it yet, so don't even worry. Don't even worry about what I was going to say, because we ain't even got it yet. Seedlings, you're not really doing much to the tree. I'll manually get him to prune it for a bit. Right, more meals are coming in. So we're slowly pushing meals out. Got a bigger growing zone to manage all that. More meat coming in. I feel like we're getting stable. It's a stable process, that's for sure. Hungry pen animals. Only 2 of them, come on. That's good for us. Oh, we have a laugh, party people. We have a laugh. Seedlings hide in room. Just maintain the tree. I thought we had another. I was looking around. I was like, I'm sure we had another, like, tree to do. Right, let's go. Hands. Can you harvest that, please? Let's get another tree up. Okay, Hans is bringing that back. Okay, so then we're going to plant that tree. I wanted to see how many... I want to get it all looking nice. My OCD will jump in. Like 4. So yeah, plant the tree there. I can't do it. I'm in planning mode. Plant the tree there. Perfect. Then we get someone else. We're just going to have like psychic cowboy warriors. Like, I'm taking this hella seriously, this save. Pie people. We're going. Marriage is on. No, we're going for broke. That doesn't look even, does it? Well, it is, party people, okay? Alright, begin tree. So, should we just do almost or hands? Physically, psychically dull, so we should probably do almost. Unless there's anyone that's like psychically sensitive. Frigo. Begin that. Are we giving it to Frigga? If it feels wrong just because Frigga hasn't been with us long, but... Alright, let's do that. Let's get the second tree up, the second tree link. We are taking this save seriously, pie people. I've never done any of this before. Connector not assigned to plant cutting. Gotcha. I see the problem now. So does plant cutting need to be like... Ooh, okay. So seedlings come off mining. That's why you're not doing it as much, because you're prioritizing other things. Interesting. Okay. So will Frigo ever get to plant cutting's the question. One smithing, tailor, all clean. Yeah, you can, you can. It's not that tragic, our colony. Don't make any comments. What's auto cut? Bulk's good traders. Okay, lovely. Always time to make a deal. Like, I assume I'm doing the right thing by putting these trees around it, by the way. Choose Dryad. See, look, you've got 0 of 2. You've got 1 of 1. Like, has it got anything to do with, like, its maintained level? We're going to choose... I feel like we choose haulers again, right? I don't see any reason why not. What does this one do? Produces new pods. Oh, wow. But no, we'll just go carriers. Get a team of haulers. Right, almost you need to wake up and trade. Just seeing if it's worth selling any of these. Can buy a female. No, selling. I'm a silly sausage. They do have goats. We can get goat milk, can't we? So can we see like the difference between how much milk... Milk amount is 12 every 3 days. What do we currently get? Milk is 18 every 2 days. Milk per year, 540 is probably what we want to be watching. And with a goat... Yeah, not even close. I imagine they eat a lot less though, right? Doesn't really say. I imagine it does. Right, do we want to buy some meat? So let's sell some stuff, because we have got... Can make up a little bit of coinage. I don't think there's too many things we want or would like. Right, let's sell all the clothing that's like poor and near 50% because we're not going to wear it anyway because it's going to be tainted. There's nothing really they have, but I'd rather buy it than just have wood. Have wood. I mean, like, have like spare money. Right, let's buy 150 wood. Because why not? Anything else we really desperately need? Like food, we're not struggling, but should we buy it just because it's here? Let's buy like 100 just because it's here. And let's keep everything else steady Eddie. They do have a duck. How many eggs do we get? Eggs per year, 60. Doesn't sound like a lot, does it? I imagine they eat barely anything though. Okay, seedlings come out of breakdown. Still need to improve their bedrooms a little bit more. I really want geothermal power to be done. That will take us like to the next part. Low psychic drone females, don't need that. Right, we are on low food apparently. Right, let's get everyone over here hauling. Why is my mech zone? Oh, my mech zone for some reason is pants. It's probably because there was mechs here at one point. Okay. Yep, happy with that round there. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's get all this meat hauled. Haul the gun. Haul the wood. We'll never do hauling. There we go, haul all that. Lovely, lovely, lovely. We can probably deconstruct some of that. Then just build a granite wall there. We don't need all that kill box. Let's save a little bit of granite, I suppose. Other than that, I'm happy. What's Seedlings doing? Seedlings just asleep, and that's fair enough. Are you still moaning about your brother that died? Yeah, 13 more days. Apparently we do have a beautiful environment, so that goes to our favour, surely? Surely? Why are we on speed 1? What's going on? Hans is being shot by the turrets. So let's go clear mech. There we go. That could have been worse than what it is, but luckily it wasn't, so we don't need to worry about it. I feel like down the line we're going to have to move our animals over here. It's like the feeling I'm getting. But I feel like we're going well in our rancher life. Like, never kept animals, never tried to look after them, and now we're thriving, we're doing well. Right, they're leaving. Thank you for the trade, party people. Very, very nice. I just need these trees to be looked after a little bit more. I might even put Frigga on like 1 on plant cutting just to make sure that does get done. Right, Seedlings is doing it here, so that's perfect. So then hopefully we can get all these dryads just hauling for us. And it'll just make our life a little bit easier, because then 1 colonist takes up their time pruning a tree. We get 2 dryads that then haul full time for us. And we ain't got to feed them. Right? Yeah, they ain't even got to feed them, so... It's perfect. Down the line, we might change these when hauling becomes a bit obsolete, but early game, I feel like hauling is quite important. Let's build a wooden door there. Turn that on so we can get rid of them bodies. Normally, I'd build another wind turbine right about now because our power is struggling a little bit, but one, I like to live life on the edge because I'm a risk taker. Risk... You know, I'm not saying risk is my middle name, but I'm not saying it's not my middle name. Door there just so we can bury them bodies, come in and out easier. In case they get dropped here, at least then we can run in easy. Okay, animals are loving life. Don't listen to anyone that tells you otherwise. Tattered apparel, hands. What is tattered, my friend? Your hat. Are we still making, like, all the hats and whatnot, right? Yeah. Oh, there we go. That's what we want to see. We want to see these trees pruned. You got to prune your trees, party people. You got to make sure your tree is always significantly pruned. An unpruned tree is a bad tree. Right, I'm going to put granite wall up here, door in here, and then we're going to mine all this steel. Or at least then we're ready to mine the steel, I should say. I'm cutting a bit of wood. I wondered what you were doing. Just stalking you. Frigo, can you just haul that emu just because it's free meat? Can't pass down that. So look, slight bits of berries are coming in and out, which is good. We've got another statue. Let's put that in the prison. No one's really going to get much out of that if it's in the prison, though. Could put it in this room. That's not really going to do much to offset anything. I mean, let's do it anyway. Just get some more statues everywhere. Not the worst thing in the world. Not our worst idea. Probably not our best. Many enemies. So we get Sid. Don't know anything about Sid. Don't think we need that. Let's turn that off. Let's turn the smelter off. And let's turn the smithy off because we're not doing anything there either. Nope. So we just got a load of power sinks that aren't actually being used, which is a bit redundant. To be fair, we can probably turn the machining table off as well, right? For the time being. We'll need to actually stockpile some components just so we can make chain shotguns. I actually rate chain shotguns. There we go. Prune your tree. There we go. We've got 2 dryads out of this now. 1 out of 2. Yeah, nice. Moving on with the world. We'll probably like fence this off, make it look really cool. Love all these like orange leaves on the floor. I think that looks really cool. But yeah, we're just going to get some psychic cowboy warriors, and then that's definitely going to mean the game's easy. You get a couple of people on psychic, you go stun, and it's easy. You've won, party people. That's how easy Rimworld is. Oh, if you say so, Tazastical, if you say so. You might believe me if you've never seen any of my playthroughs. Like, jeez. I do nothing but make this game easy, party people, and anyone that tells you otherwise is a filthy, dirty truth teller. What? Let's go animals. Let's make sure. Oh, okay. I panicked thinking that dryad was going to go near them turrets. Okay. Obviously the power's not great, but we're like on the precipice of getting geothermal power, not really too far away. We've turned everything off that doesn't need to be on. So it's just a case of them building up power, really. What's Frigo doing? Viewing art. Ah, what a good boy. Got blocks being made. Why is the map blowing up? I mean, Another mechanoid cluster, this game. This game! Don't be a mortar, don't be toxic fallout, just be kind. This game makes me want to break down EMP, or EMI, but basically it's going to take down all our electrics when it turns on. The only thing that concerns me about this is the melee ciphers. They're quite deadly. There's 2 of them. Okay, so it activates in 2.6 days, so we've got a little bit of time to deal with this. Starting to build up mech problems now, which is, well, it is what it is. We'll deal with it, party people. You know me. We come back stronger. Always at the end of an episode. It's how I hook you, party people. How I hook you. Just like, oh, nothing happened, nothing happened. BAM! Right at the end. Like a nun at a barbecue just slapping you with a hot dog. Just like you don't see it coming. So when it happens, you're shocked and stunned. And you're probably more stunned as a nun at your barbecue because you didn't really invite a nun. You don't know any nuns. Nunning for it. Getting like nothing, nunning for it. It's nothing for nunning. Yeah. Okay. If you got to this part of the video, leave a like, leave a sub, leave a comment. And I'll catch you next time, party people. Bye.